you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's aka T Baby back with another video. If you're new to this channel, what is up and welcome. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. As you guys can see, I'm actually looking kind of dusty because I'm doing this introduction last minute. I actually did the introduction for this video on the same day, but I lost that footage, so I had to redo this one. As you guys can probably already tell from the title of this video, special guests are my brother and his wife, and they're gonna be answering some questions on the topic of like marriage and the roles of marriage basically, and like the do's and don'ts. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on social media. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey everyone, this is my brother Eli and this is his wife Sandra, and today they're going to be answering some questions for me. So question number one: how long were you guys dating before you got married, and what was that like?
So that question was
yeah, for you. Answer. What was it like for you? Answer this.
She was a small girl that I met her. She had a crush on me. Her eyes were always watering and glass. No, actually, it was very nice and very. It was one of like the best times and exciting times of my life. I mean, it's still exciting. Anyways, I think we dated for almost, let's just say 9. We've known each other for like 9-10 years before we got married. So it wasn't something that we rushed into. It was something that definitely like we thought of. Yeah, so basically we've known each other for like, I think 13 years? Yeah, so about 13 years.
So Sandra, how was that like for you?
Most of it was good. It was a good relationship. It wasn't really stressful. It was easy. It was very easy for me because I'm big on talk, communicating. Like when something bothers me, I see it at once.
And as for me, it was a total catch and a nice guy. So.
Next question. I know we don't want to bash on anybody's family, how many children that they have and how many whatnot, but how big do you think an average family should be? Like how many children?
Well, I think 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and 2 girls.
So 3 children.
At most 2 boys and 2 girls. That's 4 children. But the least should be
maybe 3 kids.
For us.
Yeah.
What's the point of having so many children and you're not going to even get to know your children? Because children are work. So you have to really pay attention to each of them to be able to understand them. If you have, for me, if I have more than 4, I don't think I will be able to really understand, to be a very good mother.
So we're getting into the serious, deep questions. Just a second. So in a marriage between a man and a woman, who should do the cooking in the house?
The woman, most of the time.
So you don't think the guy should chip in? You don't think it's right for the guys to just bring you breakfast in bed?
Oh, I like breakfast in bed.
Should that only be classified as like a spontaneous act, or should it just be the norm?
Not spontaneous, but like once in a while, you should do something once in a while. Like put a breakfast in bed. Or even use a cup of water or juice.
Yeah, and the same as well for the wife should do for the husband.
I'm not trying to bash feminists or saying all those things, but a woman should cook. Just the way it's in our blood to want to nurture and take care of. So that should be like a gift. It should be something out of joy, even if sometimes you're obviously tired.
I mean, I guess sort of like how parents should take care of their kids and pay their fees, and all that.
What about the situation where the guy is working, he can't cook,
and he can't cook,
and the wife also can't cook?
Yes, maybe
they should hire somebody else.
Yes,
chef.
Food is food. They have that you're going to eat every day. And you're not going to be buying takeouts all the time.
Or you can just have.
Even if you're a billionaire, you get tired of the restaurant food. It tastes funny at points.
So I don't really think it tastes funny, but you can get to make things that impromptu, something that are very something that's very easy to make, like cornflakes with ketchup, cornflakes with.
I even thought you actually said something. I was like,
Do you think it's right for a husband or a wife to go through their partner's phone?
I don't think so. It's not.
I don't know. It's not really a right or wrong kind of
Black
situation.
and white.
Yeah.
It's something like if you and your wife have that understanding that you can actually, but not an understanding that
But you're not going to the phone because you're trying to check.
suspecting, because you
That's
think
when
that
it's wrong.
there's Angela on his phone. Or something, or
Yeah, that's
looking
what
for
is wrong.
for
But you can go to
a
your
naked
partner's
pic.
phone as long as it's not ulterior motives, like she's texting someone, or she's seeing someone.
Yeah.
Then it's a problem because that means you don't trust the person in the first place.
I mean, if you can't trust the person,
Then why even
Yeah,
married?
why are you married? If his phone is ringing, you should be free enough in your relationship to know that you can actually answer the
Answer.
phone, even if you don't answer it. If it's not for your partner, you have a lock on your phone. So your partner should definitely know your password. So, and because if he doesn't, or if he changes every now and then, hey, you're kind of hiding something.
Yeah, it's suspicious.
So, my next question is for you. Do you think that your wife should be working? Is it mandatory for her to work? That's the question.
Me personally, I wouldn't like my wife to work like a 9 to 5, unless it's a personal, business. Like she has her own personal business where she can actually, work from home, or go into work today, or call in and tell somebody else to actually, take over and take her place till she returns or till she comes. Something really flexible. Obviously, if she wants to work, or let me put it this way: if I'm married to a woman and her dream is to act, definitely I would like her to act. Because I wouldn't like a relationship or a life spent with someone that don't feel fulfilled. It's worse on me. I think it's even worse for me than the person that's actually not fulfilled. I would love to see nothing more than she having like total satisfaction, total happiness. I'm not going to, come back from work and be like, oh, you guys are wasting money, blase, because I'm working so hard, or you're just staying there looking pretty, making long nails and a red Peruvian weave and all that. No, that's not. I get as well why some men actually have a problem with their wife working, because in the workplace, there are men ready to molest women whether they're married or not. Not physically, but vocally as well. Like where they talk down to a woman and belittle the woman. So it's very annoying. Me coming into work and seeing another man, yelling or shouting or querying my wife. And his wife is probably at home.
So, who do you think has a bigger role in raising kids?
I would definitely say both parties. But we definitely know that it always boils down to a woman. Because women are nurturing. Most men, it's something that we have to pick up along the way. Women are actually born with this instinct. Because women have more patience than men, although I think I probably have more patience than my wife when it comes to Zuru. Yeah, but Zuru will definitely make you put a noose around your neck. So.
Well, I feel like children need their father. I'm not more than their mother. But women are soft. No matter how tough she might seem, or even Spanish or big child and all those things, it's because she's trying to make child ready. But men are actually already see life as not hard, but it's in their nature to want to try, want to push. So I feel like children that don't have their fathers, or not have their fathers, but their fathers don't really pay attention to the children or really talk to the mother. It really have like first issues, daddy issues. Yes, because your fathers are your heroes. Boy child, female child always see his father as a hero. Even if they go to mommy every time for even they don't. But their father is like
every child
like a god.
Their father is.
So imagine that child is not that child will not get that feeling from their father. He will lack from the world. Something that he will not be able to face because he didn't have a father. Even if mothers too now will say, don't worry, you can do it, even if your father is not here. But that having your father there, or at least having a male father, like you say, have a male.
The male figure. obviously he's not the father that likes dry gin.
What is one thing that can make you divorce your wife?
You divorce my wife?
Yes.
Let me go. Let me answer the question. Your wife doesn't give you blow.
Like,
Wow.
If your wife can have then it's bye. Okay, I don't really think there's a thing that'll make me divorce my wife. I mean, I think there's a person that if I was married to, I know a lot of things that will make me divorce that person. But not for my wife, maybe my second wife, but not. The thing is that she never really does anything like, you know, to make me rethink of, you know, why did I get married to her? So I've never had that thought. If she's a bad mother, I guess, or let me just say a bad person. You know, like if
a bad mother won't be like she's maltreating your child.
Yeah, if I see that you're just ready to beat, slap, cross his head, then yeah, it will make me think. Like, I don't think this is the woman I got married to. We knew ourselves for a long time. You know, I've seen like everything, every part of you. So, and that makes me feel like, you know, you complete me and I complete you. And so if there's a place where it feels like, you know, there's a gray area, you know, where I'll be like, wait, did I not tick this box?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it probably make me think twice. Yeah.
You do get a divorce with your wife. Are you okay with like sharing your assets and whatnot? Do you think assets should be equally separate?
What, the assets?
Yes.
No,
Even though you had your own things before you got married to your wife.
If I don't think it happens in Nigeria, but if I get divorced, you know, I think it's appropriate for my wife to actually have like about 70% of everything I own from me.
So regardless of whether or not she's keeping the kids.
Yeah. But the kids, nobody's going to be keeping the kids. I think we're going to have like equal, you know, yeah, you know, like how Nigerians always, you know, divorcee women, you know, this is how they look at you. You know, it's totally different from, you know, say, well, she must have done something. So I think in order for her to stay healthy and stay safe, I think the woman should have like the lion's share of the assets. Would you still stay with your partner if he or she became a vegetable? Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. You guys not even a question.
Yeah, I mean, why? What would you do? You know, in fact, it's not something I'd like to think of. You know, if you even now that you've just said, crossing my mind,
I feel like I'm bitch.
It's totally wrong. You know, I even say about people that actually lose their spouse or their partner, and they actually have to marry and smile, you know, and sleep with that person. It makes me feel. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it makes me feel like, wow, that life actually really doesn't make sense. You know, so if I would smile again with somebody else, why was I one person in the first place?
Do you think it's right for a spouse to keep a secret bank account?
That is absolutely wrong. Because it's about trust. And some people will say, oh, we're just hiding someone, hiding with women. Money somewhere.
Exactly what I was going to say.
He does not know it's for the children or it's for in case of
sacred trust fund.
Something might just happen. I cannot be having that thought by myself. The way I am wired, that's the way we are wired. I cannot be thinking of if something happens, what would I do? That's I'm only seeing in the light that he's not really that trustworthy. And I cannot be married to a person like that. So if you're anybody or whatever is in that kind of situation, it's wrong. Because it's supposed to be a partnership together of equal, you understand, like there is no doubts. The way it is for me, marriage should not be, I should not have any doubt. I cannot have a spiritual strong.
Totally naked.
He is knowing that there is money somewhere for so just in case. I will just keep it and maybe tell my siblings or my friends. And why did I stay in my family house? Or why did I get married? Why did I stay with my friends and just have kids? Do you understand? Like, why would I be in a house and keeping secrets with finance that's going to be good for us? It's not possible. Like, it's really wrong.
Okay. How do you maintain a good sex life with children?
By not giving a damn.
Children. That was when there were no children. I mean, there's nobody's body. But now, sure, you will not say, there's a child is here. I can't do this or something. What's that? Because the child, people need to understand that in marriage,
Yes.
is basically, the children are part of the family bond. If couples are lacking in some part, it will even affect the children. So you have to make an extra effort.
Especially for
to
women.
be sexually active. Even
Very
with children.
active.
Obviously, not all, you're not the rabbits. Not all the time. Like when they're asleep,
That's that.
when they're not around. Because, especially for men are babies, they will start feeling like neglected or you're putting on your effort in this guy, this new child. That just comes to our life and just get away from me.
Do you still support your partner in public even if he or she's wrong?
In public. Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Someone that's sensational.
If you just tell somebody, I'll slap you now.
So I would definitely stab somebody before I would say it was me. I was wrong.
I was wrong.
If definitely she was wrong, and you know she
You
knows.
tell her right then that she's wrong.
Yeah, but not in front of people. You know, just be like, oh, you were actually you were wrong. Because most of the times is lack of communication. It's not the fact that you know she chose to be wrong. It's the fact that maybe you know a message or something wasn't you know it wasn't passed on to her correctly or something that she could not you know she didn't understand. Something that she didn't understand. So obviously if she argues, that means she definitely didn't know that she did something wrong. But you would have to tell her that this was wrong. You know, like say, like if she said, oh that thing was 1,000 and I said it was 1,500 and she came and said, but it was 1,000 yesterday and I'm like, it was never 1,000. Something like that. And you know, we asked the people at the store and they say it was never 1,000. She's like, oh okay. Yeah, so then that's cool. But if you know she does something, there's a person that feels like he wants to now correct my wife, you know, and he's being like aggressive about it. Yeah, I would totally support her. I would forget the fact that she did anything wrong, or, you know. So that's how it works. And after maybe after they finish beating me, I say no, Alasha, but I'm not coming out. It's just as simple as that. So
Come up with me again.
so that's it.
Yeah, final question. Should it only be the father that pays for the children's school fees?
Investments.
Question.
Sure. Okay.
No.
I mean, if he wants to, if he feels like his wife shouldn't pay for the fees,
No, but if
Your wife is earning more than you.
then she should pay for dinner too.
it can be both ways. Like your wife can be.
Compare this
I
this
don't
term.
make it anybody.
Because you know in Nigeria it's always like, your father pays school fees.
No matter what the mom is making, you know, basically her money is basically for her. You know, in Nigeria.
No, it's wrong.
So and why the man has to pay for the kids, and I actually have to take care of the
Pay for-
wife
that's
as well
why-
and net bills,
Yeah.
That's why they go out
you know, and
and
groceries.
get frustrated. These men.
So yeah.
But they're frustrated. They're working 9 to 5. They need working extra hours. Then they
Might
come
be 96.
Working 9 to 5.
It might be 87.
Then you come back home, your children are 10, you can't even just relax.
And he wants to relieve some
You
stress.
understand?
Go to Jerry Junction.
No, it's very true. Because now and your wife is also working and she now have the guts to tell you that, but baby, I'm going to work. You went to work and even leaving the kids. And you don't even support somehow.
You're
What's the
earning
problem?
good money.
I know your children as well.
Good money.
Okay, if he pays for the fees, then you pay for the holiday that we'll take. Like,
That
do something with your
doesn't
money.
happen.
Because when you okay, why is he spending your money?
Flights,
He's paying for the
tickets.
food in the house. petrol in your
Everything,
generator, lights bill,
Yeah.
utility bills, everything. What do you save? Are you working for free? TNGO. What are you saving your money up for?
Well, thank you guys for
Right.
doing this, for answering questions.
Yeah, welcome. And so before we go, where are we picking up our cash at? Because we're not going to do this for free.
Don't worry, I'll buy you juice.
Lil Z's got it.
Anyway, so